We were muted.
We were muted.
Thank you, everyone.
We were muted.
What would we do without you guys?
Sorry, guys. What? Nancy.
I didn't see it.
Nancy.
Here we
Nancy,
are.
aren't you our tech guy?
Yes.
Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday.
Well, the tech person was complaining about how bad her allergies are. So,
oh, God.
Yeah. I told Stephanie today, I said, when my allergies are acting up, then you know it's bad because mine aren't as bad as Stephanie's.
I thought she was losing her voice. I was like, do you have a cold?
Yeah.
She's been traveling so much. I'm thinking in my head, I go, you're going to give me a cold.
No, it's sucks.
I apologize, guys. So how are you feeling, Steph? Thank you for asking,
Heather.
Janice.
Heather, I'll be there in a couple weeks.
Ooh, I'm feeling a lot better. If anyone didn't watch yesterday's show, I got food poisoning from a sandwich shop that Nancy loves. Not going to say the name because Nancy loves it, so I don't want to give it a bad score. But I did get food poisoning, and it passed. Nancy was right. You think you're going to die. Yeah. You think you're going to die. And then Nancy goes, you got 24 hours of this, dude. You got to hang in there. You got 24 hours. So in my mind, I'm thinking I have to get my head out of this nausea feeling. So I watched You on Netflix.
She likes that show.
And let me just tell you, I saw season 5. This is the last season. And boy, did they deliver. Great ending. Great cast. Oh, the girl who plays the twins.
Okay, don't give it away. Some people might not have seen it.
Well, no, they know they're that's happening. But what kind of sandwich? It was a grilled cheese sandwich, and either the butter on the bread was expired, the cheese maybe was something was out for long periods of time.
I get the vegan sandwich.
She does get the vegan
and the vegan tomato soup,
and I got the tomato soup. But I'm telling you guys, yesterday I got up 3 times to throw up during the live show. It was not pleasant, but thank God I have my sister who took care of me all night.
Well, Lady took care of you. Mostly.
She did. Her dog, Lady. But thanks everybody for asking.
See, people want you to report it. Okay, we're not going to report it because what if?
We can't.
Because what if?
It wasn't their fault.
I haven't been here all week. So what if? Because Stephanie likes to eat fish. And what if something...
I make the fish.
I know, but what if something got on the counter? Anything could have happened. So before we try to shut down Nancy's favorite sandwich shop...
I never said that.
No, I'm kidding. I
would never do that. I'm saying that, okay, listen, I'm sure a lot of you have had food poisoning. You feel like you're going to die, and you also remember every single thing that you ate. And the thing that makes you want to die is the thing that poisons you.
We don't have
and it's
to
the
keep
grilled
going.
cheese.
Resting Dollface is here. Woohoo!
Hi, Resting
I was talking to her earlier because we're friends. Resting Dollface got us this. I drink out of this at every show. That's hot. Because she heard us one time just doing Paris Hilton over and over again because that was her. That's hot.
we totally the cheese could have been in it. Don't snack on flowers. You know, Meghan did send me a box a couple days ago, and I got into the jam, and I was sick for 24 hours. I thought I had to go to the emergency room.
People were concerned because you kept saying you had a fever. Now listen,
I did have a fever.
Okay,
I had a low grade fever.
Okay.
I did. When you get food poisoning, you get a low grade fever.
She did not have like a fever because people were concerned maybe it was something else, and I wanted to be in the comments.
No, I had a low grade fever.
Okay, but did we actually take your temperature?
Yes, I have my thermometer right by the bed.
I didn't know that. Okay, let's talk about this.
It was 100. It was like 100, and then it went down to 99, and then I put a cold washcloth. But when you get food poisoning, your body's telling you,
yeah, I know
something's wrong.
I know,
and then you get a fever.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Something's definitely wrong. Everyone wants to talk about this. Yeah. So yesterday we found out that Virginia, is it Guthrie? I don't know how to say her last name. I apologize. She was the girl she was like one of the first and only that like showed her face or came out. The blonde that was in the picture with what's the girl's Epstein's girlfriend?
Ghislaine.
Tim Dillon pronounces it Ghislaine.
No, it's Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell. It was Ghislaine Maxwell, that Virginia girl, and Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
The girl in the middle, she moved to Australia. She had a settlement with Prince Andrew. She was the one who said like he was sweaty. And then he did that weird interview where he's like, I don't sweat. I don't have sweat glands. Like it was really weird.
She was in the news yesterday because I didn't go on social media yesterday. I was too sick.
She offed herself.
Oh my God.
Okay, but listen.
She offed herself?
Yes, but okay, listen. All the Sussex squatties are now saying it was...
That's so sad.
They're saying, okay, there's a lot of conspiracies going on right now. Oh, is that how to pronounce it? Okay, Virginia Giuffre. Thank you so much for letting me pronounce it the correct way.
That is so sad.
Okay, so Virginia Giuffre passed away yesterday. Her parents said it was of that, or her family said it was that. I guess she was married. I guess, according to because it won't.
I don't want it to hit the computer.
I guess, according to Brittany over at Royal News Network, she was having marital problems and she had recently got in a car accident and she posted pictures of her black and blue. I don't want to post any of this stuff. She posted pictures of herself and then...
With bruises?
Yes, of the car accident or something. And then I don't know if it was her or her family, but her family said she got in a car accident. It doesn't look good. She's probably going to pass away due to injuries. And now she offed herself. However, a while ago, she put out a tweet saying, if you ever hear that I offed myself, that didn't happen. I'm not in an offing mind. You know, I wouldn't do that.
Right. You mean she had like maybe a psychologist? Because I'm sure she would, after all these years, have a therapist or someone to
She has a lot
to.
of things. Now, this is my thing, though. I don't think the smartest thing is, some people are saying witness protection.
That seems.
But see, this is what I don't understand about that. She pretty much said everything she said. I mean, as far as like throwing Andrew under the bus, throwing the Epstein people under the bus, talking about all the ins and outs. I don't understand why she would go into witness protection program. What does she need to be protected from at this point? But that's just me. What are you guys thinking?
I hope she didn't attend any of those Diddy parties.
Oh, Stephanie, come on.
Allegedly.
She was busy. They put her on the island. Apparently, she was very messed up over many things for some time. And that's
never get over that. You never get over that.
Yeah, let's see.
Girls in that age, you think they could get over men doing
the
that?
Photos of Virginia Giuffre's injury with car accident were obviously made up. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I don't know anything about this. So anything I say right now, please take with a grain of Giuffre. Anything I say, please take with a grain of salt. Let's see what else people are saying. I've seen files are due to be opened.
Well, we all want, we got the list. We got all this stuff here and there.
I mean, talk about, but I hate the fact that somebody would have to lose their life over this. I mean, where's Hillary and Bill? Where's Hillary then? Because she's up to no good. Remember Whitewater?
Don't say that.
Remember Whitewater?
Well,
do you guys all remember? Do you remember Norm Macdonald going on The View? The 90s were such a great time to be alive. Norm Macdonald, God rest his soul. Man, he's one of the best comedians ever.
You're talking about Nixon?
No, Whitewater. It was, in the 90s, there was Whitewater. Stephanie doesn't know what Whitewater is.
What was the Nixon one?
That was Watergate.
Watergate. I knew that. I read about that.
So anyways.
It's never about the crime. It's always the cover up.
See, Kathy knows. Just look up, just Google. So Norm Macdonald goes on The View, and it was back when like Barbara Walters was still one of the hosts. And he goes something like, are we going to talk about the Clintons murdering people?
Oh, God.
And he just said it. Like, he just said it. And
that.
They got so mad at him.
I'll
pull the clip and we can play it tomorrow. It's like, it's crazy. But, like, he said it, not me.
Yeah.
Okay, Virginia lost her life a long time ago. I'm true, Penelope.
You're very, very, very
Epstein files are supposed to be released, naming violators, including... President Trump. I mean, there we go. Let's wait till they come out.
I don't see him doing that.
But Stephanie, I wouldn't assume anything.
No, I'm just saying.
Stephanie, I would not assume it.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
The Epstein
about
list
that
is
circle.
going to be released at some point, and she could have more secrets. But see, that's what I'm talking about. What other secrets? I could have sworn there was like testimony that was sealed because of her settlement. They're like, okay, we're going to give you all this money. She must have signed an NDA.
There could be a secret love child. There could be there could be all sorts of things that we're missing. You think that it's so black and white. It's not.
I don't think Epstein took his life, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think for a second he took his life. I think
he's
obviously
he's
someone else
having fun.
Yeah. Obviously someone took his life, or B, people like that usually have like contingency plans or insurance.
Plan Bs.
Just plan Bs. And especially like if he was involved with Mossad, or if listen, nobody's believing that this guy was an MIT math teacher, and then all of a sudden the heir to Victoria's Secret left him all his money. What the hell? I mean, if you actually look at Jeffrey Epstein's life, it is crazy. So what I think is he had insurance. He got I think that was a body double. That's my opinion. I have every right to say it. Okay, don't take me down YouTube. That's my opinion. Allegedly.
Well, you've been saying that for years. So
I've been saying that for years. That's what I think. Well, they're saying that
private autopsy and FC didn't unalive himself. Well, probably not.
They let people come in and see the manner, or the cause, or whatever, but they didn't actually do an autopsy to see if that was his blood if that was truly Epstein. Yeah. Let's just leave it there, okay? Because remember that doctor who I think he used to have a show on HBO.
Movie, one of my favorite movies is Face Off with John Travolta, and that stuff that could happen. Do you know what I mean?
That's such a great movie.
Take my face off. That's Epstein right there.
Yeah. Hi, ladies. I hope Steph is feeling better.
Oh, I am. Thank you so much. Food poisoning sucks. But thank God it only lasts 24 hours. Yeah. Then you're right back to drinking Gatorade and staying hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Epstein list will never come out. And Virginia was a minor when all that stuff happened. She was a masseuse at Mar-a-Lago. I thought it was at Epstein's Palm Beach estate. I think she had severe mental illness. Well, either way, that's not a fun way to grow up in your teens. It's not a good way.
You don't want to grow up like that.
I wanted to touch upon this because I know it's like the number one thing everyone's talking about. Resting Dollface just texted me. She actually has spoken to the doctor I was just referring to. Oh. We read each other's minds because I couldn't think of his name and she knew his name. There you go. I was like, that guy that had his own show. That guy. Michelle. Okay, so anyways, yeah, we will stay on top of this story.
I had no idea, so I'll read it more about it.
I knew Stephanie didn't know it.
Why did I couldn't be on my phone last night. I was too busy in the bathroom.
As a result of it, thank God, Money Making Meredith came out of retirement. We have heard from her. She is alive, okay? And of course, she's acting like nothing's wrong. Everything's fine.
Time 100 was not a disaster.
No, she's not even bringing it up. She is it's all about Prince Andrew now, baby, and how the monarchy is going to hide this. And it's all about the deception. And you know what I think she did? I think she really did try to see if she could do the middle or like maybe come over to our side or something. And then she realized, holy crap, these guys are way too smart for me. And when I say guys, I mean all of you guys. Not necessarily us, but you guys. And she's like, these guys are way too smart. I got to go back to the Sussex squad. Somehow I need to get back into their graces.
Sharon, we sell these hoodies on our merch store. And it says, adopt, don't shop. And then at the back, she's asking me, not you, dude.
Oh, this one's too.
Here, Silly Squad. Okay.
Oh, here. This is, here, let me bring it down, the thing, so we can see it. This is our rescue pups. Here, I got it. That's Lady, and that's Brody. and she's a pit bull blue heeler mix.
You don't have to scream in my ear.
And he's a kind of cattle mix. I don't know. They didn't know what Brody was.
You could get these on our merch store, and 100% of the proceeds go directly to animal charities. Nancy and I have animal charities that we feature on the show every single day.
And what we do is we'll pledge, and we use all that money to give it to rescues so they can pull animals out of high kill shelters.
That's our mission.
Now, we're not seeing any of you guys tip us right now or give us super stickers, and you have no idea how much we love that.
Because it goes directly.
Because right now that means that you guys have already gone to our description box below, which is what we ask you. Please do not tip us or give us super stickers. We ask that you directly go to the animal site that we have featured today. It's Miracle German Shepherd Dog Rescue of Maine. I've been seeing a lot of German Shepherds in high kill shelters, and it's really distressing. Like, it's very distressing. I don't know if people just got German Shepherds. I don't know if people hate JD Vance and they're taking their German Shepherds back. I don't know. I hope that's not the reason. I hope that's not the reason.
I don't know.
But what's great about these guys is they rescue animals out of high kill shelters who are going to be euthanized. They don't just rescue German Shepherds as well. So this is a great place. Please give to them. Don't give to us.
Where can you find our merch store? Can you find it on our Instagram and all that jazz?
Yeah, on our Instagram, on our if you go to my Twitter, the bonfire in my thing, and then under about, there's an about section on YouTube, and we have the link there as well.
It's cute, and it's very comfortable. Lulu's mom has one of these.
Yeah.
And they're very soft. The inside is so soft, and they're not heavy. So you can kind of wear them in the summer or the spring, like over a cute little sports bra or something.
Yeah.
And guys like them, and it's just fun. No. And it 100% goes right to charities.
Yeah. German Shepherds I had a 12-year-old German Shepherd that I adopted, and I only had her for a couple of years. She was very
sweetheart.
So Meredith has come out of hiding. So by the way, Meredith was only talking about Andrew, but Meredith wants you to know, even though she has been called out as a grifter by our side and the Sussex squad, she wants you to know to not give money to paid subscriptions like Daily Mail Plus, because it's just a waste of money.
Oh, just give her the money.
I don't know what she meant by this, but I got the tail end of it just for you guys, just so you could laugh. And and then we're done.
But I'm already over the nauseous feeling.
I know.
Now it's more.
No, it's like 2 seconds long.
That there is just a reminder that there is no reason you should be paying for the Daily Mail Plus. Save yourself some money.
Save yourself some money.
So she's telling us to spend the money on that Substack. Was it called Substack?
I don't know.
Something, and her podcast. But don't give the Daily Mail money. Just give me the money and give Mattress the money. I mean, what is wrong with these people?
And they're both writing books.
Oh, you're kidding me.
They're both writing books.
What? Get her off the screen. Why is she writing a book?
Well, I think hers is done, but Mattress is writing a book.
Who gave her a book deal?
Nobody gives them book deals. Do you know how this works now? Do you know how many people write books now who have never written books before?
I thought you go to Random House and you got to get a book deal. No, you got to go through all this stuff.
No, it's no longer like guys running around in New York trying to get their manuscript published or anything.
Go to my editor.
Literally go to a company and send them a copy of your book, and then they can print it and find it and do all that stuff.
Who's gonna buy that?
I don't know. I know Sussex Squad isn't anymore.
Why would they at all, though? I don't know. Like, why would they? They're not buying the jam. Why would they buy this?
I wanted to keep you up to date. I also wanted
book her a pamphlet. That's funny.
It's like the
Jehovah's Witness.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. Did you guys see the episode? It was the whole season where it was the Seinfeld reunion. It was so funny. And Jason Alexander was promoting his book at Julia Louis-Dreyfus's house, and it was like this thin little pamphlet. And Larry picks it up and he goes, I'll read it at dinner tonight.
Yeah. That was the Wood episode.
And he goes, you don't respect wood?
You don't respect wood? And then he braced it with Cheryl because she's the one that did it.
Yeah.
Over wood.
Over wood.
Great.
Yesterday we talked about Meghan making a it broke my brain. Meghan talking about flower sprinkles and other nonsense at the
How
time.
much joy
Yeah.
it gives her to give people flower sprinkles.
And no, a little magic in their lives.
Magic.
It's magic
It's
in their
magical.
lives. So, as I promised, Time was stupid and did not disable their comments under the videos. So if you guys who do not, and I do
They did that on purpose to get money.
I do get comments saying thank you for putting this up, because a lot of you guys don't have Instagram. So if you want to pause to read this, go ahead. I screen recorded it for you guys. They're pretty brutal. It's pretty. Somebody said, I don't see a working mom here. It's a joke for real working mothers. I can't with the throw up face.
Look at the jewelry.
Oh no, not her again. If Archie's tooth was so important to her, why is she doing this? Exactly. I don't think so. Okay, we can talk about that while we're letting people pause to read. Stephanie, do you think Archie really has a loose tooth at 5? Because I thought, well, maybe.
Is this what's going on?
She said
I have not been on social media. So
she said during the Time 100,
Mhm.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I guess she said that she wants to get home to Archie because he has a loose tooth.
Yeah, and then she wanted to leave godmothers because she had to make them dinner. She's constantly using the kids as an excuse, but she probably has other people to handle that.
I think it's because she was like, well, since I'm here, can I go to the gala? And they were like, no.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Not allowed.
I was confused. I was already, here's one more to talk about.
You did. Nancy came home from her trip and she goes, well, they were at the gala. And I said, no, they weren't, dude. I didn't see them at the gala. She thought they were at the gala.
I got home at like, what was it, like 12:30 in the afternoon?
It was early.
Because I was ready to record the gala. I thought Meghan and Harry were going to do the red carpet at the Time 100, because I get that she wasn't part of the influential list. I get it was like Serena and Nikki Glaze, all these people.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg was part of it.
She bought the panel.
However, I thought since she was a past recipient, they would at least say, oh, you're in New York? Come on to the gala.
Come to the gala.
I don't see it as being a big deal that she wouldn't have been invited to the gala, other than the other celebrities were like, absolutely not, dude.
But we also have to remember at the ESPY Awards, she didn't walk the red carpet either.
Yeah.
And Serena did. So there probably is a little bit of an internal battle going on with them going, there's so much we can take of her.
Yes.
I think that's what happened. But Nancy was shocked. She was like, dude, they're going to go to the gala. I think so.
So that goes on and on and on. If you do have an Instagram page, you want to laugh, go over to the Time under her videos, and people are pretty savage. So this was the Time 100 gala. See Blake Lively. Demi Moore looked fantastic.
She's so pretty.
Serena Williams. You know who else looked great? Simone Biles.
Oh, yeah.
What a great look. I think it was gold at the 2025. So it was at Lincoln Center. Of course.
What a nightmare.
We're going to be playing later some great clips that Revealing did of these two called, now we've got the Meghan Markle claw, and now Revealing has trademarked, and she really has. This is Revealing. I don't want to hear anybody else taking credit for this. This Revealing came up with this. This is called the Lively Latch.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Look at that.
Isn't that great?
And Ryan Reynolds' face is just like, there's something devious about him. Have you noticed that lately? Something's going on.
Steph, he gives me the freaking willies.
He does. He really does. There's something just kind of Machiavelli. It's like, I'm gonna get you.
I can't put my finger on. Maybe it's like when a dude says, I think I'll get veneers later in life. That to me just seems like such a weird thing to do.
But he's such a bully. It's so mean. It's like what he did in Deadpool. And when we all see the clips and we all saw the director's cut. Yeah. We know what he was doing by doing Nice Pool. But I'm just saying, he's such a bully. And he gets on the red carpet and he shows this face.
He looks like Ted Bundy.
He does. He looks like a serial killer. He looks, what he looks like? He looks like you.
Oh, the guy from You?
Exactly.
And I heard that the reason why she was there and was part of the influential list, as we told you guys this, in 2018 or 19, it came out that these two got married on a plantation. Who gets married on a plantation.
How insane is
That
that?
to me is insane. And not only is that true, do you know that they still had, because you get tours and stuff, it still had the slave quarters on there. So it
Nancy,
wasn't like they weren't aware.
I saw all the pictures.
It wasn't one of those nice plantations that were nice to people. Like it was a full-on plantation.
First of all, any plantation was not nice to anybody.
That's what
okay?
I'm saying.
No, I'm saying
There was no going around it for them.
and it's not like they went, oh, you know, it's just culture for us. You know, we just want to bring our culture into this. No.
Did you hear the excuse?
What was the excuse?
He gave the excuse. We were just looking for venues on Pinterest. We saw it.
What
we
a
liked it.
He's a liar.
He blamed Pinterest.
He's such a liar.
And so when they found that out, I guess she donated to the NAACP, another pay to play.
And you know what's great? It's like, oh, the happiest day of our lives was at a plantation with slave quarters.
Oh, it was so great.
Like, how do you say? And then go through the picture, the albums, and show your kids, and go, yeah, here we go.
That's
here's
creepy.
here's the slave train, and there's the wagon, and there's oh look, that's a tree that was used for something bad.
Stephanie, come on, dude.
It's true.
Let's not go down that road.
But how do you be
I
happy?
know,
I'm
but
not
I don't
gonna
want
say-
to.
I'm not going to say the word.
I know. Gosh. Ooh.
It's
Okay,
gross.
Nikki Glaser was there being honored. Carrie Kennedy made an appearance. Ed Shearer, what's
Kristen
her name?
Bell.
Kristen Bell. And I wanted to show Simone Biles.
She looks beautiful.
I think that's a great look on her because when you're short, now Megan, take notes. When you're short, like she's really short. Simone Biles, I want to say, is like under 4 feet, or exactly 5 feet. I definitely want to say that. But
she's a gymnast,
she
right?
is a gymnast,
Yeah.
but she's very short.
You have to be short.
She knows how. Then you know what? That's how to dress somebody because you want to put them in a short dress.
Yeah, she looks
because you
beautiful.
make their legs look longer. It elongates them. Okay, they were smart putting her in this outfit. The whole looks fantastic. Short bob, I love it. Jalen Hurts had to give Gayle King a hug. She was there. I think it's funny when like Gayle King's like one of the most hated women in America right now, but they tell Meghan Markle to stay home.
Well, and all
Megan, you stay home.
Let's call her by her name. She's an astronaut. So stop saying Gayle King, dude.
4'6". Oh, thank you, Mary. Yeah, I knew
4'6".
she was very short, but you know what? You wouldn't know it because somebody dressed her correctly.
It's called a stylist.
Yeah, she looks great.
Could be
And
Rachel Zoe.
not a lot of jewelry. Jewelry tends to, also not make you look tall. Those just beautiful long arms. She just looks fantastic. Serena,
Looks great.
I know, but she's been pissing me off with Meghan stuff lately. So I really don't want to.
No, she looks good. Oh, look
She
at
looks.
that.
I love her.
Just beautiful.
I love her. ScarJo was there. Adrian Brody and Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife.
Adrian Brody was at a fashion show in Paris and sat right next to Gong Yu.
That's so hot.
Yeah, it just happened like 6 months ago.
Yeah, the guy from what's this guy's name from Severance?
Oh gosh,
I never know his
Adrian-
name.
Oh man,
I never know his name.
I feel so bad because
He's
I watched
been
him
in-
in Parks and Recreation.
He's also in Severance.
Oh,
I can't think of his name. He's just one of those guys where I can
he's
never.
he's a what is it called?
Jack of all trades.
No. What is it called? Character actor.
He's a character. Well, I think he's a poor man's Ben Stiller.
Don't say that.
But
Because
no.
Ben Stiller writes Severance.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
No, I think Ben Stiller wrote. I mean, I think Ben Stiller created Severance for himself,
Well,
but
of
he's too
course.
old, and so hey,
Well.
let's get Adam Scott to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us his name. Sorry, Adam Scott and Padma Lashki.
She's beautiful.
She's aging just beautifully.
Beautifully.
I don't know what that is. Okay, so Megyn Kelly, of course, was there. She was the only real one. So here's what Megyn Kelly had to say about Meghan Markle, mostly Blake Lively. She said this on the red carpet, guys. Blake and Ryan are like 10 feet away from her. Okay?
Good for her.
She dropped the mic.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
Well, I'm definitely hoping for some sort of a selfie in the distance with both Blake Lively and Meghan Markle, since they provided me with so many hours of content.
There's a lot of controversy right now with Blake being on the Time 100 list.
It's a ridiculous joke. She shouldn't be there. She has no influence over anything.
Right. I mean, what do you think of when you read headlines like every day about her and Justin?
I mean, I think she launched a fake Me Too allegation against him, and she's lived to regret doing it because virtually every allegation she has made has fallen apart. And so for her to be honored for doing that, to try to ruin a man over absolutely nothing, is a scandal.
Yeah.
And obviously they're looking for big stars to come here and generate pages on their magazines, but that was very wrong.
Right. Are you going to be avoiding her inside because she's expected to be here with Ryan?
I have a feeling she's going to be avoiding me. I won't be avoiding anybody.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And what do you think of her new movie, Another Simple Favor? People are saying she's feuding with Anna. Do you believe that? Or?
I couldn't care less, but I do care when people bastardize Me Too allegations against, people who don't deserve it. And I think, notwithstanding the fact that they can lawyer up with very powerful PR people and lawyers and so on, we have to be very clear-eyed on what looks real and what doesn't, and call it out when it isn't. Otherwise, no one who's actually experienced these things is going to be believed.
And what do you think of Hugh Jackman and Taylor Swift getting dragged into this? Do you think it's unfair or?
Well, I mean, look, either Taylor Swift is her dragon or she isn't. I don't know. That's what Blake Lively says, so I guess I'll have to take her at her word, even though I really shouldn't. So if I were Taylor, I'd speak out about it. Obviously, she's reportedly distanced herself from Blake Lively. All right, gotta go.
Oh, she is savage. And you know what? I can see why she's on top, and her production company's only going to grow. And that's why we're so happy for our friend Link Lauren for being part of this, because it's wow, it's so refreshing.
It's a different media in 2025. That's just the way it's going. It's heading towards people who are actually telling the truth.
But people are getting so defensive too.
Over Me Too allegations?
No, they're getting defensive the mains. I was watching Rainn Wilson. Everybody now has a podcast, by the way. Michelle Obama, Rainn Wilson from The Office has one, and he had Stephanie Rule from MSNBC.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of got a little testy with him because he was questioning her about faith in the media. And she's trying to make it well, it's because of all that misinformation out there. No, it's because you guys literally lied about the decline of Joe Biden to our face. That's why. It's
called elder abuse.
Maybe if you had been honest about it, maybe this wouldn't have happened, but you guys totally lied about it. So that's why.
Oh, thank you. I am feeling so much better. Everyone's asking. I'm feeling a lot better. Food poisoning only lasts 24 hours. Thank God. It's all out of my system. I got a lot of people in the comments yesterday saying, don't eat anything, don't drink anything, don't take Tylenol, just let your stomach blah. And that was good advice.
So Megyn Kelly thought that Meghan and Harry were going to be there.
Well, she definitely, she thought what you were thinking. Yeah.
Now, the night before, Meghan and Harry did something, guys, beyond disgusting if you don't already know. I was my jaw fell. Did you guys see this? They had some memorial of kids that have passed away due to social media, supposedly. Now, this is the problem. It's a very murky situation, okay? Because Harry is under the impression that it all had to do with social media, but I guess from the stories and if you actually dive into this a little bit more, you find out that there were other stuff going on. You don't know. But what they're doing is they're taking advantage of these parents to get attention. Let's not, talk about the fact that Meghan's entire business is on Instagram, one of the most dangerous platform for children.
So they did this?
They did this. They were there. Remember, Sussex.com and Archwell.org are the sites that provide this information and pictures. It was called the Lost Screen Memorial.
Oh, man.
Dude, it's bad.
This is like the Texas thing that she did all over again.
That's what I was going to ask.
Uvalde.
Tragedy grifters. Yeah. That's why I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys think this is worse than Uvalde, or is it the same, is Uvalde worse?
It's the same. They're doing the exact same thing. They're exploiting children, exploiting the parents, and they're trying to get donations for their charity that is complete BS.
I think it's really rich that James Holt was there to talk to.
Well, of course he is, because
he's the one who pulled the funding.
He's trying to make money right now.
I know. This memorial is a collective act of remembrance and a call to action. I hate it when people say call to action.
I've been to things like this. When they say a call to action at the end of these, they want you to give them a check.
Yeah. Each photo represents not just a child lost, but a family forever changed. Those parents are sharing the most painful parts of their lives.
Jeez.
Yeah, you guys are making them do that.
You're
so that
forcing them.
no other family must experience the same heartbreak. We hope this memorial inspires all of us tech leaders, policymakers, and community members alike to listen to their stories, to learn from them, and most importantly, to act. Online spaces should be safe by design, not an afterthought. And all that, guys, all this has to do, and I'm not going to say allegedly, the only reason they're doing this is because Meghan thinks she's getting bullied and she can't make money online because of people like us. We're like,
turn her comments
she
off.
hates the fact that we have called her a grifter. We've called her out. She hates it. She hates that the world thinks she's a laughing stock.
She
and she
wants her
is
comments open.
She wants to be able to open up her comments on
Yes.
Instagram so she can make money.
That's it.
But that will never happen. And so then we have the
gee.
hugs.
No, God,
You
it's
didn't
the
see
same
this?
picture.
You didn't see this?
I had food poisoning.
No, this was the night. This was the night before I came back.
Oh, I was installing the wall units.
Okay. Yeah, this was going on
Yeah, sorry. I was actually doing work around the house.
Megan, important emotional evening. Meghan and Harry has sold his. Oh, I wanted to address this. Okay, so that was the memorial. Let me just show you the last pictures.
But
and
that
then-
picture of her hugging,
oh, dude, it's
I
all
mean,
over the place.
it's the same thing
Yeah,
that
Here.
she's always done.
Here's Harry and them.
Oh,
And she wore this like black cape. She just looked ridiculous. Somebody said, now is this a rumor? Is this a rumor?
What is
I
this?
really hope this isn't true. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have sold his mom, Princess Diana's iconic revenge dress to Zelensky's wife, Elena Zelensky, for $2.9 million in a recent visit to Ukraine. Guys, I'd have to see 100% proof on that one.
He's
I mean,
hawking her stuff. For
would I be surprised?
paying the
Prob-
mortgage?
Listen, we know the boys got all her personal belongings. Would I be surprised if he did? Probably not. But I would have to see more proof to believe that one. But that I thought that was very
nothing would
interesting.
surprise me with Harry.
Nothing
at this point,
surprises me.
especially having a garage sale for his mom's stuff.
Oh,
That's what it is.
that's what it is. Okay, so anyways, I think it's interesting that I wanted to talk about what happened today. Again, Stephanie hasn't seen this, and I can't wait till she hears this
Can't
because
help it.
we're about to freak you out and freak anybody else out
blow my mind.
who hasn't heard this. Megan put out an Insta story today.
Okay.
2 days ago, she was at a memorial service for grieving parents who supposedly said that their kids off themselves because of screens like this. And then, oh, here it is. Okay, so this is what Prince Harry thinks happened to these kids. Prince Harry accuses social media companies of ignoring crime scenes on their platforms, which he claims led to children's deaths. He has absolutely no proof of this whatsoever, but he's blaming people like Meta. Meta owns Instagram.
Yep.
Okay. Look what Megan put on Instagram today, you guys.
Oh God.
You're going to love
Is it
this.
kid stuff?
Stephanie,
Can't do it.
I want you to hear something. I want you to really listen. Okay. Put on your listening ears, guys.
Mama, watch this. Kim said it.
What do we think, Lily?
I said mute it.
Oh, I thought you said mute it for you. I paused it.
I said mute it.
Oh, sorry. It's almost done.
Just go to the beginning again. I
Okay.
got to hear all this stuff. Sorry.
Okay.
It's the first time I'm listening.
Mama, watch this. Kim said it.
What do we think, Lily?
I think it's beautiful.
That doesn't sound like a kid.
Do you know what that sounds like?
I know.
What was the gypsy girl?
Oh,
when she was 18, and that's how she talked. What was
Yeah,
her name?
no.
Gypsy, not Gypsy Rose Lee, but Gypsy Blacard or
I know what you're
Gypsy
talking about.
Blanchard.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't it sound just like her when
Yeah.
she was like 18, 19 years old? It looks beautiful, Mama.
Some people want me to stop saying
Blanchard, thank
yeah,
you.
Blanchard. Some people want me to stop saying oft and say self-harm. I'll say that. I'm sorry. I watched a movie once and that's what they were saying, so that's where I got.
Doesn't
this
it sound like that
expression.
gypsy kid?
Yeah, we'll hear it a couple times. Now listen,
Looks beautiful, Mama.
this in no way, if it is in fact Betty's voice, we are not making fun of this kid. But I personally, and I have every right to say it, I do not think that is the voice of a
People
child.
want you to replay it. So
I
let's
am
see.
going to replay
Okay,
it.
let's
Oh, we're
hear
going to replay it a couple
No,
times.
that we don't need to play it a couple times because it is a child. It is a child.
I don't think that's her.
Nancy, that's her hand.
I think, and notice how they all say mama in all the videos. I don't think Harry's there when she does this. Can you guys picture Harry and Meghan holding? Well, maybe he is recording. Who knows?
What do we think, Lily?
I think it's beautiful.
It's chicken pot pie.
Oh, I thought that was tofu.
I think it's cheese. I don't know. I've never. We didn't eat food like this, so I have no. I'm assuming,
Okay,
guys,
but
it's
other
chicken.
people do.
I know. That's why you guys have to help us. Is this chicken pot pie? I'm assuming. I think it's cheese.
Okay.
Okay. So,
You know what's funny that she put in the koi pond is the
After
other
we-
day, a few days ago, or before Nancy went to Seattle, she said Nancy talked about the koi pond and said
Yeah.
that it doesn't look like there's a good filtration system. And now Nancy did 2 episodes talking about the filtration system on that koi pond, and now she's putting up the koi pond.
well, I really hope.
Stop stalking our life.
Or and this is what you can do because it is Montecito. You could just walk somewhere and see this.
Stop stalking my sister, or
The-
you're gonna have to come to me.
That might not be the pond though. They could have just been.
but
for a
Nancy,
walk.
it is weird.
It is weird. No, I find that very.
You did
weird.
2 episodes about the
No,
filtration
I'm-
system on their property.
I still think it's. Listen, if they have a koi pond like that, then either way, it's expensive. What they're
but it didn't
maintaining.
look anything like that.
No.
Like-
Mama, watch this. Can spell it.
oh, those were biscuits. They weren't cheese. Okay, so the pie crust are Pillsbury biscuits.
Biscuits? Oh,
Yeah, you put like the dough
Okay,
on
see,
top.
I knew they'd help us.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
My dad would actually like that.
Maybe
He
Dad
likes
would eat
stuff
that
like
stuff. Yeah, Steph, did we ever grow up eating pot pie? I
Oh,
didn't
because
even know
his
what it
grandma
was.
would
I know
cook
grandma
Italian
didn't.
food.
Yeah, I didn't know what
We
chicken
were
pot
eating
pie was.
Arabic food.
Yeah,
all
we were
life.
eating Middle Eastern food. Okay, so did you hear the background when he goes? I'm assuming that's Archie. Is it? I don't know who the hell it is.
man.
So some kid goes, the koi are the filtration. I heard that they can be, but you still have to really take
But
good
it is
care.
weird.
It is weird.
She just said it.
But did you hear the kid in the background going, look at me, or look what I did, or whatever? That's just like that, a kid trying to get their mom's attention who's on the phone too much.
yeah.
Because my dogs do that to me. I'm not kidding. Brody, if I'm in front of my screen
Yeah.
upstairs, he'll go like this, and then I put it down because I feel bad. Okay, let's hear it again. I want to hear the Betty part.
Can spell it.
Sorry.
Mama, watch this. Can spell it.
And then, are there any?
What the hell is
Are
that?
there any jam makers out there, guys? I've never made jam. Is that how to make jam? Is it like that? Maybe it is. Maybe you just put it in a pot and you cook it, and it's that runny. I don't know. I don't know how to make jam.
What do we think, Lily?
I think it's beautiful.
I mean, it's like from a 19.
That's gypsy.
It's, you know, it sounds like the Little Rascals. I think it's beautiful. Or like from a Popeye commercial or cartoon.
No, it sounds like gypsy.
It sounds to me like Little Rascals. But I personally think, let's see if anyone's helping us with the jam question. The jam looks kind of gross. Is that, I don't know how to make jam. Do you then put it, now I think it's cute how Meghan wants us to believe that she's making the jam
Please
herself.
stop torturing us. Trust me,
Okay,
that's the
well,
last
stop,
time.
that's it. But it's, but she's
Stop torturing us.
Let's see. How can anyone make strawberries look so unappetizing? You need lots of sugar. Okay.
You know, she does have skill in that area. She knows how to make food look like vomit.
Yeah.
That's not an easy thing to do. Do you know how hard it is to make raspberries and strawberries look gross?
Do you know how long it took for us to get like a good soundbite of the Wales children talking? Like, remember when Princess Charlotte, we first heard her voice when they were christening Prince Louis,
and
she goes, "You're not coming."
She goes, "You're not coming."
You're
she
not
sounded
coming.
so cute.
But we were so excited to get a soundbite. Like, this is like cray cray.
It's creepy, and I feel like she knows what she's doing, because now she's gonna have clips of us going, the kids are
weird.
They're weird. You know, she's gonna have leverage on us. She thinks she has leverage on us. She's not gonna use the whole context, but she's definitely gonna take sound bites.
But she's also burying herself, Stephanie, because literally she's doing the exact opposite of what they wanted to do in America, and that's stay safe and keep their children protected.
Exactly.
Clifford says,
We
no,
want
no,
our
no.
privacy.
No. That is how jam. That's not how jam is made.
Well.
Okay. Well, you know what? I know that South Park. Now listen, if they keep using Betty and Archie, I'm not saying we'll do it, but I know South Park. They won't be so nice and
That's
forgiving.
what I'm saying.
Because when Michael Jackson had his kids, Blanket and Paris, and was it Michael Jr.? Who's the other one? The oldest. Prince,
Prince,
Paris, and Blanket. South Park did a whole episode on those kids, and they had no problem making them look weird. So I'm just saying, Meghan, you better watch out, because
I
don't
think these kids are weird. I think they were being manipulated and monetized at a very young age.
I'm just saying that Trey Parker and Matt Stone are probably taking notes right now.
Probably.
Because literally you're writing it for themselves, because they made fun of the fact that you wanted your privacy, but now they're going to take it to a different level, that you wanted your kids' privacy, and you're not doing that at all. And that's what's so crazy about it. They were so safe on the Windsor estate.
So safe.
They were so safe. Those
Meghan
kids
didn't like it, though.
Those kids could have run for days on that estate and played in a pond and not had to worry about anything, and just, oh my gosh.
But the pond was too racist. It was too racist. You can't live at a koi pond that's racist, okay? I mean, Harry is probably going in there going, why are there so many white fish? Why are there so many white ones? You're being racist. I mean, we all knew what was going to happen, and they're going to spin this however they want. Sorry, it's funny.
Yeah.
She's doing it to herself.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear what she said at the 100 Time magazine thing? It's magical. It's magic. It's magical.
Oh, I found a really speaking about her jam, I found a really funny video of these women that I think they were sent the jam.
Oh God.
And it's a podcast.
I feel so sorry for you.
Look at their reaction when they eat the jam, but I want you to see what the girl does after she tastes the jam. This is not an appropriate thing to do if you like something. Just so you know.
With that, I'm in love with that
That's
jam.
really good.
Wow. Oh my God. Can you bottle up some for me?
Meghan, well done.
That is some good jam, Meghan.
They're making fun of it.
I know that when I eat jam,
That's a joke.
I immediately go for more cream cheese to dilute the taste.
I just stick water on top of it.
I mean, okay, so you mean to tell me this girl thinks it's good, but she totally wore cream cheese.
This is a joke from them.
no,
They're being sarcastic.
no. I watched the whole thing. They were serious.
God, they seem sarcastic.
No, they're just not good actors. She went with her instinct, not her brain. She went for the cream cheese. She wanted that jam flavor out of her mouth, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody goes for the cream cheese if something tastes good.
Yeah, just stick it on top of the jam, and then
Everyone
hopefully it'll
knows.
just
I'm
fade
gonna
away.
put some more water. So thirsty today.
You know what? Yeah, it's your allergies, Nancy. You shouldn't have had all that jam.
Yeah.
No, but it sounds like she's being sarcastic to me. Where she
No.
goes, "Oh, give me more
No,
jam."
they were serious. They were. I'm telling you guys, I watched it. They're serious. I just wanted to show you that even the Sussex squad, even people like this, you cannot mask your disgust for this jam. I would never order it. I'd never give her my information to Meghan, but I really one of these days, I just want to taste it and just see what it tastes like. Oh my God.
I don't. No, there's no way. I just got over food poisoning. There's no way I would ever put anything that comes from Meghan Markle into my mouth. Period.
That's so gross, dude.
I'm being honest.
No, I know.
Do you see that stuff?
Yeah.
It looks like drippy blood, like
Yeah.
just blood coming out of a bowl.
So Harry went to the aviation award thingy last night. He wasn't
Honored.
I think he was giving him and Morgan Freeman gave the award to Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn's husband, I think. And here's poor Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
Them on stage listening to Kurt Russell accept his award.
And Meghan did not show up to this.
I think. This is what I think happened. Sorry. Kurt Russell, Morgan Freeman, and Harry went on stage to talk to the firefighters. They were honoring the LA firefighters. My bad. I just happened to see Kurt Russell up there. They had Harry come out first because obviously he's the weak link. And who wants to see Harry? They want to see Morgan Freeman and Kurt Russell. Hello, Kurt Russell, The Thing, Overboard.
Overboard's one of the best.
No, but to firefighters, they're all like, The Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Escape from LA.
Yeah, oh, that was great. Movie.
Okay, so listen to the roaring applause Harry gets.
Are you being sarcastic?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. That is so sad. Wait, let me hear that again. That's so sad.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, what happened to you? You were the prince of the realm, dude.
Good evening, everybody.
He deserves it.
He does.
He does. I'm sick of sticking up for him. He deserves it.
He does.
He wrote Spare.
Yeah.
He wrote Spare.
So thank you to that one. If you're not following that one on X,
I love
please go
that
to one of the best accounts. I guess his speech was 3 minutes. He stayed for 11 minutes the entire night. I'm not kidding. No, this is true. This is actually, we can prove this.
Why
This
did
is
they leave?
factual.
Why did they leave early? I wonder.
You know
They
what?
have no respect.
There's no reason for him to stay, dude. What are they gonna do? What, does he have to shake people's
Well,
hands?
no, it's a pay to play.
Do they have to? Is he a patron?
No.
I mean, he's nobody in this crowd.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anybody. Oh yeah, Backdraft too. That was a good movie.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, that was a really good movie.
Like Universal Studios,
Yes.
you could do the ride.
Back in the day. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, so he came and went. He left as mysteriously as he came.
He's becoming an urban myth.
I know, you're Harry. He's
Notes away. Look,
Oh
dear.
man, you know what he looks like? It looks like all he does all day is just drink beer by the pool.
Oh, totally.
I mean, that's just
I think it's a little heavier than beer.
I mean, did he forget to wear a hat yesterday? Probably.
Maybe.
I mean, Jesus, dude, wear a hat.
I can't believe he got that. They were clapping like they had to, and there were people you could tell in the audience sort of going.
I would have given him a pity clap.
Oh, I would have too.
I would have
Yeah.
felt that.
Yeah, I would have felt that.
See, he's not used to that. No one's used to that.
He's not used to that.
That's crazy. In
You got-
his
you got
world, that's nuts.
Prince William, just getting thousands of people across the
Yes.
street in New York.
So
and it's
Prince William, he went to this center the other day. He's like a patron there.
what is the center?
I'm gonna show it you right now. It's so hot. Like
Well, what is it?
I'm
though?
gonna.
Well, I mean,
oh,
where is it?
Let's see. He thanked first responders. Yeah, he should be thanking first responders.
William
Brother's
was
a
air rescue.
freaking
You should
hero.
thank Prince William when he's up there. So I want to thank my brother.
Yeah. So Prince William, the Prince of Wales, during a visit to the Mentivity Community Center and Youth Hub in Southwark, London,
it's in London.
which helps young people by ensuring they have access to high quality youth services and safe spaces. Founded in 2016, engages over 400 local young people. And he played video games with them.
Yay.
And you can definitely tell, like, he plays video games with his kids. Like that. That's definitely a face of a dad. Like, our dad used to play Nintendo with us, and that's definitely the face of a guy who knows
how to play Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. So then afterwards, when he was leaving, oh my God.
Look at all those people.
And notice how he's not afraid of them.
I know. Harry's just scared.
He's scared of
He's
everything.
a little baby.
Yeah.
Scared. I got to go through the back entrance. Oh, yeah.
Overboard's like one of my favorite movies.
One of my favorite all-time
ever.
movies.
Yeah.
We were so young when it came out. I don't
oh
even.
my God.
How did we even watch it?
I don't know.
We were babies. I mean,
so here is.
I think Mom watched it and then
Yeah.
we watched it.
Now look at this video clip of him leaving. Tell me if this isn't the hottest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, this too, yes, please. Thank you. Sonia, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's go. Thank you. Let's go.
Now that's a man that didn't stay, or
11
that's a man
minutes.
who stayed longer than 11
11
minutes.
minutes.
I bet you he does a lot of things longer than 11 minutes, unlike Harry.
Good one, dude.
I know. That was
a good one.
That's all you're gonna get out of me today.
You did good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
The royal family is Harry and his wife are just awful. Or is that a joke? I'm
You're
like,
very racist.
yes. Okay.
No, but it's so sweet to see him do that. Like he really does care about everybody.
Here
he doesn't
he
just
is.
care about the people that are working and all that stuff.
Now, obviously, he has bodyguards, but one thing that I read was the royal family is really good at having the bodyguards, having the perimeter checked.
Not even 10 bodyguards.
Yeah, but they check the perimeter. Well, they also, they just teach them this is what you do. If you hear a signal, you go right away and you come with us, and they listen and they follow the rules. But look at this. Look at the people come. He's gonna be the best king. Like I just can't get over it. Oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna say I can't wait. I just think it's gonna be nice.
Aww. That'd be me.
Oh, that would so be
I'd be
me.
running through grass, just going, ah! I love you so much.
Aww.
I see a priest, a king of England. No, wait. We're going to play. Wait.
That is
Isn't that
so
nice?
sweet.
Oh.
And then he's looking at it going, do you want to take another one? Like he really,
Oh, God.
he really cares. Like he
I
really
have
cares.
the picture.
Oh, she's so cute. Look how happy she is. Oh, see, these are the women who grew up with Princess Diana, and they see this and they go, "This is what we wanted back." Look at that face.
It's earned. This kind of respect is earned.
Mm-hmm.
And
you don't just walk into it.
And Harry, in a way, had earned it. He fought in the war, kinda.
No, he
He
didn't.
was like in the bunker, but
playing Nintendo.
but he did earn the people's respect. And then she came and just obliterated it.
Oh, his whole reputation's
His
gone.
country, his beautiful country who loved him. Yeah, he's hot.
He turned on his country.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're reacting
Yeah.
to that. That's normal.
Prince William went to the Pope's funeral this morning. I
Oh.
watched a little of it. I kind of fell asleep. I felt bad. Thank you, Content Charm. Guys, if you're just joining us, today's animal charity is Miracle Maine. We ask that you go directly to the description box below and directly give to them. That way they get the money. You get a receipt. And we don't have to be the middleman.
But that $10 will go.
We will make sure it gets there.
All that will go.
Oh wait, I already have that. Okay, so this is a video of him paying his
funeral?
respects to the Pope.
Jesuit. After serving as novice master at Villa Barilari in San Miguel, professor in...
That's him to the left. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So of course he paid his respects, and I think he sat like 4th row.
Was he next to President Trump?
No, he was. Trump was in the 1st row.
You guys say President.
President Trump was in the 1st row. President Biden was there too.
Mm-hmm. Sad about that.
Yeah,
I
and
want to
then-
see the Conclave.
It was such a good movie. If you guys haven't seen
No,
Conclave,
I want to see the Conclave that's about to happen.
It's going to be on pay-per-view. So.
Yeah.
Oops, forgot to type message. Do you think once W becomes king, or William becomes king, and men will struggle even more for her image? I think I hope he takes those titles away. You know what? I hope he becomes so freaking petty.
Well,
I hope he does.
I don't think he will.
I
but-
swear, if he doesn't become petty when it comes
Well,
to,
that's not
he's got to rip those titles.
I agree with you, but I don't think Prince William has it in him to be petty. I mean, maybe he does.
Please, Prince William, please be petty this one time.
Take her titles away.
Please just take the titles
Yeah,
away.
do you have a
Please. No, I'm thinking about the day that'll happen. And this was nice that they put up what the Pope gave Prince George. I guess when he was born or when they had a private meeting. Shortly after Prince George was born, he gave him that. So that's kind of nice. Somebody on X is called Prince William's jaw. I hear you. Yeah, that is quite a jaw.
Oh, thank you. That is so sweet.
That's very nice of you.
We got a great German Shepherd rescue today.
Yeah.
I can't wait. They're going to be so happy.
Jose Andres has gone completely insane.
Oh, dear God.
We did play you guys last week how Miss San is done. Absolutely done with Jose Andres.
Done with him.
Over something that Jose Andres did last year. He's fine with Meghan for some reason for pulling funding from a women's Muslim coalition.
Oh, he's
cool
with
with that. But Jose, he's done. Now, there's talk. Meghan said at the Time 100 that Jose Andres is going to be on her. She keeps calling it a second season.
It's called part 2.
Now, this shows how desperate she is, the fact that she had to name drop him. So that means he's going to be the only big person on the show.
Do we not remember the LA fires and who she was with?
Yeah.
She was with him.
Yeah. So Masan hates him. She's promoting him, and he's turning around and saying she's great. So I used to love this dude, and not because of I didn't even know about the World Kitchen thing. I liked his show he had a really great cooking show on CNN that he would bring his daughter's places.
I saw him on the
good.
Bravo show, Top Chef. He used to come and do.
He seems like a nice guy.
Like judge stuff.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. Who knew he's such a jerk?
I think that a lot of people after the pandemic, a lot of people fell into the I need money bubble. And that's what he's doing.
Well, that's dumb. You shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't do that, but people are doing that right now.
Yeah, real fast. We're not going to read the article or anything. Okay, is anybody for a minute? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Is anybody surprised about this at all? Anybody?
Now, this was the book Pearl.
Yeah,
that Meghan Markle wrote.
Yeah.
And that she wanted Netflix to turn into a series.
Yeah.
I guess Meghan plagiarized it.
Well,
how is that possible, Nancy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see the cliff notes really fast.
But I'm just saying, this is what Netflix actually they wanted nothing to do with it.
Well, this makes sense now because David Furbersh, Elton John's husband, he was like one of the executive producers, right?
For Pearl?
For Pearl.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And
well, this is still when they had stock, dude.
I mean,
they did when she was doing all this, and they were doing their New York tour. Yeah. Remember, she was reading the books to the kids in Brooklyn or the Bronx. This is when they still had stock in the game.
Now, what was so crazy about this story is People magazine covered it. Oh, God. And they never cover criticism of Meghan, but they're
starting to.
It's starting to make sense why this got shelved so quickly. Do you remember how fast it went?
Oh, God.
So what happened was Netflix was probably like, this was the first time, and they didn't know it was going to happen a lot, but this was probably the first time Meghan had bamboozled them, and they had no idea. And they were like, oh my God, is this going to happen in the future?
Yeah, is she going to keep stealing ideas?
So it's a British author, and she proposed children's, it's a British author, Mel Elliott, told the Daily Mail that Pearl, a TV series announced by the Duchess of Sussex, for which she and Elton John's husband, David Furnish, were serving as executive producers, had similarities too great for me to ignore. Well, obviously, if it's about a girl going back in time and learning to find inspiration through influential women throughout history, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Now we're just going back to her stealing Pamela Anderson's idea.
Exactly.
Netflix, you know what? Shame on Netflix.
Yeah.
This is your fault.
Well, then
fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you're an idiot.
Well, remember yesterday when we played her time thing, and she said, I didn't want to do a cook and stir show. And it's like, Pamela Anderson, nobody does that anymore, Meghan. That's why you stole your idea from Pamela Anderson.
No, but it was Elliot's book. Everyone's
2018, years before Meghan's Netflix announcement, Elliott says she started working on plans to turn Pearl Power into an animated series. So it was books. She said her idea was to open each episode with Pearl presenting a school project on a famous, inspiring woman. Wow.
Same exact
holy cow
formula for this Pearl Power.
Yeah. They got wind of it, and they were like, crap. Oh, yeah. There's no other explanation on that. There's that story. We don't need to read it to you. Meghan literally just, she lifted the idea from that woman.
She is. She's a pathological liar and plagiarist.
It also came out last week that she was rude to the Queen's gardener. Now, I'm not okay with that.
That's not cool,
You always be nice to your gardener. You offer him a drink. I mean, that's insane. So I guess it got so bad that the Queen was driving away, because the Queen loved to drive the grounds of Windsor, and she had to turn around and like go yell at Meghan.
I can't probably not yell, but just like,
tell her,
hey, kid.
Yeah.
You don't be mean to my staff here.
Yeah.
Okay?
And what's interesting is Meghan and Harry usually clap back really fast when things aren't true. They never clap back at a bullying claim. And more things are coming out. So
my dad always said, my dad has owned a successful business since 1980, 80 something. Owned a successful business still to this day, and he has a very simple thing to say. He goes, be good to your customers, be good to your employees, and always give back. Meghan wouldn't know what that meant if it hit her on the head.
Yeah.
She has no couth.
No, she's not. And that's what bothers me when people go, she's so down to earth when you meet her.
So nice.
And it's like, yeah, dude, she grew up in Balboa Park, right? Just like you did.
Yep.
Who can't? She didn't go to boarding school. Yeah.
She didn't go to
She wasn't taught manners. She wasn't taught etiquette.
I don't think Doria was teaching her to be nice to her elders and say please and thank you. I can't see Doria, giving that to her daughter.
Bye, Kate. Have a good time at work. Say goodbye to Kate, guys.
Bye, Kate. Thanks for coming on.
This is interesting because I was shocked when I saw this. Get ready to be shocked. Are you ready? What the heck? Sussex Squad said that it was a success.
But it's a flop.
Meghan Markle's podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, proves a chart flop and is beaten by a show about sleep.
Dave Portnoy does that thing where you get a book and it gets read to you, like Great Gatsby, any of that stuff. It actually really does put you to sleep. If anybody, please do not listen to Meghan's, but you go to Spotify and you listen to these books.
I like the meditation ones.
I love those too.
If you can't sleep, sometimes I go onto YouTube and you just type in meditation sleep, and there's like 45-minute long, and they're free, and you just go, and they do help me fall asleep sometime. The latest episode of the Female Empowerment podcast also failed to crack Apple's top 200 chart. Again, I'm flabbergasted by this. This doesn't make sense.
And I want to thank everybody here who's not hate watching it, because Nancy and I decided no more hate watching
or even talking about it,
because she is so just unimportant at the moment. I just can't even take it.
Yeah, it comes as mail online. We'll come to as Meghan would say, a need to know basis.
Oh yeah, it's a need to know.
We'll report on a need to know basis.
People were saying just now. Sorry, I'll get out of this.
People like that Julie show about sleep.
It is. It's true. They actually have this. HG Tutor has a whole.
I know.
Has a whole YouTube
They're
thing.
Popular.
And you read the books and you go to sleep.
Yeah.
No, but I love what people were saying. What was I going to say? See, now I forgot. I'm thinking about HG Tutor.
Oh,
Thanks,
Cindy,
guys.
you're so lucky. I wish I could fall asleep just reading something.
I try to read true crime.
Yeah, Mina Eileen.
I try that all the time, and it doesn't get me there at all. Yeah. What was I talking about?
So you had me take it down.
Okay, well, you could keep talking.
Okay, well, no, I'm just saying Sussex Squad is convinced that this is a success. This is like a bigger success than Spotify was.
That's what I was going to say. The Pearl book. People were saying, doesn't Netflix or Meghan, don't they Google things? It's so easy.
Yeah,
and it's so traceable to go through it and see, oh, this already exists. Maybe we should change the name.
I really do think that the wedding went to her head. I really do.
Nancy, she was saying she didn't know who the queen was.
No. But I think the wedding went to her head in a way that she thought she could step over the little people. And this Pearl book wasn't a huge success, so she probably thought, I'll just steal this girl's idea. Yeah, she better stop playing with the crown. This ain't their first Meghan. They're giving her enough rope to hang herself. That'd be nice though. Like if like this was all like, the monarchy knows what they're doing and they're set. I mean, I think they are setting her up to fail.
King Charles is not stupid.
Of course not.
He's playing chess here.
Yeah, of course not. Okay, this is nuts. Did you hear about Piers Morgan?
No.
Okay.
I had food poisoning.
Piers Morgan, before he started Piers Morgan Uncensored.
Okay.
He was on I think it was called Good Morning Britain. And he would just trash talk Meghan and Harry. He was so pissed when they disrespected the Queen. He's a lot like us. It's like, don't disrespect the monarchy. Don't disrespect your 96-year-old grandmother. A lot of stuff that Stephanie and I have been saying on this show. So he walked off Good Morning Britain because the weatherman called him racist.
Oh,
and he was like, he took off his mic and he's like, F you guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to go be big somewhere else. Because it's like, he doesn't need this tiny little morning show. And it turned out he didn't.
And
Meghan.
Sharon Osbourne defend him.
And she got fired from the talk.
I heard that.
Which got canceled.
That's all I remember, yeah.
So Meghan recently sent a as ever basket to the weatherman.
Oh.
And he put it up.
Jeez.
And I'm not kidding. She sent him some jam. And she also sent him a little
bear
toy octopus for his new baby girl. And
wow, she's really sticking it.
Wow. And I think Piers Morgan did write something. I can't remember what he actually wrote, but he did respond, but it was funny. But
you can agree with him or not. A lot of people are saying, I don't care for him. I got to be honest. I'm not a fan because I don't watch him, but I'm just saying, I understand her motivation for this. She's being a bully. She's being a bully.
I don't like the weatherman for calling Piers racist for having an opinion.
It's ridiculous.
I think that guy's obviously out of his mind.
Oh, look, Michelle's here from Royal Daily.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Everybody go subscribe to Michelle Royal Daily TV.
Megan is stupid, but sending it to the weatherman just shows that she was affected by it.
No, she's a bully. That's what it shows.
Yeah.
She is a bully.
Dan Wooten calls him the weather dude. Whatever. It's like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh, the weatherman. The weatherman.
Play golf. You want to play golf today?
The weatherman. Okay, guys. Again, today's
like Sunday.
show. Well, we are going to have the third part of this live. We've just been doing a live for the last two days.
I like being with everybody.
I love being with everybody, but we will be showing you tomorrow. Blake Lively had something to say at the Time 100 Gala.
I have something to say.
I have something to say. And of course, more Meghan and Harry stuff that we are going to react to that they did last week that doesn't make any sense. And I'm sure tonight she'll do something too that we'll have to talk about. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Please go to Miracle Maine and give to them if you enjoyed this show. We prefer that you tip and give them the money. We just we're here for the animals and we want to make sure we get it. What time is our live tomorrow?
We're doing it 1 o'clock West Coast, so that's 4 o'clock East Coast, and then that's 9 o'clock GMT time. But we'll put that up on our Twitter page, and then we'll put that up on our Instagram as well. So, all right, guys. Well, we love you.
Yeah, thanks
so much. We're gonna go walk the doggies.
And I saw a lot of you guys liked that I'm putting up the Twin Talk highlights from our lives. It kind of like shows sections of what we talk about. That way, if you just want to go, oh man, what did they mean by that? I want to go back and see. It's more like an archival thing for you.
Yeah, I'm really excited you clipped yesterday's show when I was green in the face.
I cut all the parts off where you were talking about it and everything.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
I had
not
to
just
wear a hat yesterday. I was green.
No, I edit them too, so I do work hard on the clips. But I'm
when
glad
you don't feel good.
Yeah,
you know?
so if you see Twin Talk highlights, that's just a clip from a live that we did. That yeah.
Well, we will see you tomorrow.
Okay,
we love you guys. Long live the king.
Long live the king. God save the king.
God save the king. Mwah.